There's so many people that are making money in real estate at the moment. And my friends, today you can be one of those people. With an investment of 1,600,000, I am bringing you a deal, a very cool deal. And it is in an area that is called Lenasia. This is in the Johannesburg South. And my friends, I'm always buying real estate myself. And sometimes when we get deals that are not within our space, I bring them out to you every Wednesday right here at the top of the hour. So we call this session here Wednesday Deal Day. And if you've never been here, stay tuned in every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. We are here showcasing a cool deal. This deal here, my friends, you can be anywhere in the world, anywhere in South Africa, and you can buy it for yourself. So, if you're lucky and it's in an area that we can manage it for you as well. Yeah, that's what we do here at the TJ Tribe. So, without wasting time, let me jump onto the deal itself so that you can be able to see whether this is something that you want to do for yourself and your family to make sure that you can earn 18,000. So how best can you make 18,000 on this specific deal? Let's jump on into it. Let me know in the comments where you are watching us from. I really enjoy from time to time to see where you are watching us from. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, it is good for you to subscribe. It just helps us to get to more people so that they can be able to get these deals that we are talking about. So we are of the firm belief that here at the TJ Tribe, the deals that we buy or the deals that we sell to you whenever we get them, which is basically every Wednesday, like every Wednesday we are here. My friends, from day number one, we are of the firm belief that the deal needs to give you money. So when I'm saying the deal, what do I mean? The property itself that you are buying, we call it a deal, but it's just a property. So if you are wanting to buy the property, and within this property, some people, they say to you, I've seen so many ads online. They say it's an investment, but you're not making money for like 5-10 years. So how is it an investment? I don't know. But in my books, investments should be giving you money from day number one. So that's why we say at the TJ Tribe, make money from day one with deals from the TJ Tribe. So, right, why would you want to make money? Well, money gives you options to do whatever you want to do. So, yeah, there you are. Let's jump onto the deal, my friends. Welcome. This is Wednesday Deal Day. If you've never been here before, well, this is what we do every Wednesday. We are here. So my name is TJ, Taurai Jack, and I'm the co-founder here at the TJ Tribe. But over and above that, I also do my own deals, right? So I buy my own real estate. I do some rentals, and that's how kind of like I've survived, or I survive. I've grown a business in some money, but not just for myself, but for my family as well. So my family is now 100%. So I want to say we've got a pool of maybe 50 people that we employ across board in the country. And this is real estate has enabled me to do this. But the beauty of it is that I don't work in this business where we actually do all the rentals. We have very cool people that are professional people that went to school to learn how to manage properties, and they manage all of this for me. And they can do that for you. That's why I'm always saying to people, why don't you buy real estate? Buy real estate so that today, when you buy it, number one, you are buying it, whether you're buying it cash or debt, doesn't really matter. But the second thing is that someone else is going to be paying you. And if you've got this on a bond, someone else is going to be paying your bond for you, and you're getting money out of it. So you're just getting paid from being a good custodian. So how about that? Right. But anyways, not many of us will get this. I hope that, we'll all get it someday. Right. We've got a mantra here at the tribe where we say, when we are going into these deals, I know that sometimes you want to jump in, the mind is saying, yeah, it makes sense. But then the heart is like, oh, I'm getting scared. And sometimes you're like, I want to buy this property. But the mind is like, no, this is not making sense. So we're in conflict on our own. We're having what we call the staff meeting, right? You're having your own meetings with yourself. When you start now vocalizing that staff meeting, it becomes a problem because people will look at you weirdly. But that happens at the TJ tribe. And for that reason, we have this mantra, which basically says, my heart is open, my mind is open. And we're saying that we want the two to align so that we can be able to progress and make some money. So at the top of my count, which is 1, 2, 3, you are to say the same thing with me. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, go. My heart is open. My mind is open. Help me, TJ, to make some money. Awesome stuff. Hey, you can always say that by yourself, right? So let's go ahead. In the last couple of weeks, we have showcased so many deals, and I just took in the last 3 deals that we showcased here, and we said, what was the average? What was the average return on investment, right? So the first return on investment that you can see here, my friend, is that we had a 13% on a deal that someone snatched that. It was on 13% on a house. We had a student raise at one point. Someone snatched that. It was on 26%. We had an 18%, and that was a block of flats, right? And these deals, my friends, were here. They came through to the tribe on an evening like this one. Wherever you're watching, you might be in the replay family. We like you. Welcome. And over and above this, we also created what we call some equity. So we just like in the first quarter of the year, and we've already collected a good equity of 1.2 million. This is in the deals that we have just gotten through. What I'm trying to say to you is that, my friends, here at the TJ Tribe, we give you value, proper value, in a monetary value, right? And the rest now is up to you to go and manage it. But if you don't know how to manage it, don't worry. My team and I, we can be able to help you with that as well. Now, today's deal, it is a multi-let house, right? This is a multi-let house. That's a real picture of that property that's being sold. And someone else who's an agent in this area, I don't work in Lenasia, but someone else who's in that area of Lenasia, they reached out to us and says, TJ, can you sell this? Actually, they reached out to us and say, hey, would you buy this property? It's a good rental income. It's a solid property, and it's been working. And because we have never bought anything in the south, and because this is a smaller property, it doesn't make sense for me to deploy my resources or to buy an investment in this area. But if it was something like, let's say, a 20, 40 unit building, I would go and buy it, because then I know that I can have a team of people that can manage it for us. But this is a good deal. Bear in mind how I'm saying this, my friends. I'm saying this because I've been in the real estate for a while. I've been investing for a while. But for someone who's starting off today, someone else who's in, let's say, 3 years and below, this is a good deal because it's giving you cash today. Unfortunately, the buyer here is insisting on wanting a cash buyer. I don't know why, but they're thinking that if they get a cash buyer, the deal is going to move smoother. So it's a multi-let house. They've got plans for the property. They've sent me the rates and taxes of the property. We are aware of that. And they are ready to sell it to the next person who can be able to buy this for 1.6 million. Now, on this property, my friend, you will be able to make some good moolah. Your money will be earning a return on investment, cash on cash, of around about 13%. And right now at the banks, most banks are giving around about between 8 and 9. If you're really lucky, you get around about 10%. But that'll be like 10%, and you lock your money for like 5 years. On here, my friends, you are making 13% on your money. So you're making more money. I was saying to someone else the other day, if you've got your money at the bank at 9%, let's just take 10% for ease of mathematics, right? And today, inflation is sitting at around about maybe like 5-6%. That's the one that's documented. But we all know, we've all been to the shops. Inflation is feeling like it's almost at 10% itself, because each time you go to the groceries, the food prices have just gone up. You can see that. So inflation, if it is at 5%, let's just take 5% today. You can Google that, by the way. You can Google inflation South Africa and you'll see, I think we're around about 6%. But for today, we're just taking it at 5. We're saying that things are getting better, elections are coming, and within that, we might get a good governance that come up, and then inflation is going to go low. So we're taking 5%. So if the bank is giving you 10% already today, yeah, and if they're giving you 10% in return on investment, interest on your money, if you have to take away the 5% inflation because the money is eroding, how much are you then left with realistically? It means that you're left with around about 5%. So that's how much money your money is growing if it's stuck at the bank somewhere else or somewhere else out there. But the beauty about putting money at the bank, there is a beauty around it. You leave your money at the bank and you get cool kids like me and some other property investors, people that are in the tribe that buy real estate using a bond or using the bank's money. We get to have your money that you're saving at the banks, and then we put it into assets, and obviously the asset starts paying us. And that's what you're trying to do, my friends. Maybe you don't know how to do this. Welcome. We've got what we call the master classes. In the master classes, we want people like you. We want to teach people like you to do real estate the correct way so that it can pay you. But today we're talking about this deal here where you're going to be earning 13%. So I'm hoping that I've just shown you that if this deal is giving you 13%, and if you're removing 5% for inflation, at least you're on 8%. You're no longer on 5%. I'm just throwing out there. But if inflation is on 6-7%, whoo, you're on trap already. So you need to make sure that at least you're in the double digits of your interest or your return on investment. That doesn't make sense, my friend. I hope it does. And if it's making sense, let me know in the comments. But this is a good deal. 13%. You're beating the banks. That's what you're doing here. Right. Now, what else do we do here at the TJ Tribe? Over and above showing you these deals, we do teaching and mentoring here. We showcase best deals like I'm doing today. And we also offer some legal services and property management. This is something that I'm also passionate about, because the two, buying real estate together with property management, together with legal, they go hand in hand. It's like a glove in a hand. So you can't have one without the other. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, buy your real estate, you see it. It will come. But above that, I want to teach you how to do this correctly. Come to school, we'll be able to teach you. This is a good strategy. So the property is already a multi-let. So I just say to myself, how about we just leave it like that? Leave it as existing as it is. Or maybe if you're one of those people that are wanting to move in, maybe move in. Maybe that's your thing. You want to move in onto that property and do what is called house hacking. So you move in and you rent out the rest. You can also do that. It is an option. So that's something else that you can do. Those are the type of strategies that you can do. Who is the deal really meant for? Right. Not every deal is good for everybody, and not every deal is good for you. I did say that, my friend. Not every deal is good for you. Right. And that's why this deal is not good for me, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it might not be good for you. You might be staying in the area. You might be staying in the south. So this is very close up your alley. Or you might be staying in the west. So it's pretty good for you to just, get to Lenasia onto the highway via the N1, So it might be for you. So 1.6, it will get you into the deal. So the person that is good on this deal is anyone who's kind of like a first-time buyer. If you're a first-time buyer, this deal is good for you. Or maybe you are also one of those entry investors and you're wanting to grow your cash flow. This deal is good for you. Maybe you're even a young family and you want to live into the property yourself and then rent out the rest. also a good deal for you. Or maybe you're just someone else who is trying to get real estate for the first time. My friends, the deal is good for you. Now that we know that this deal is a good for you, let's dive into the numbers themselves. What does the number say, right? So I want to be a little bit slower here, so that we can all understand the deal. So basically what we are saying here, my friends, is that this deal, you can buy it at 1.6 million. And you see there it says cash in the deal. That's right on top. Why do I have 1.695? Well, the difference there is what we call transfer fees. So you'll be able to purchase this, and there's around about 40,000 that you need to pay for transfer fees, and then the rest you can maybe use it for touch-ups on the property. So 1.6950. You've got rates and taxes that you're paying for 300. You've got your insurance that you're paying for 600. So now on a monthly basis, you're out with 900,000. Over and above that, this property is giving you a rental income of 25,000 Rand. Okay. There is a shop in the front of the property. There's the house, and then there's multiple cottages. It's a multi-let. I did say it's a multi-let, right? And with this 25,000, we now need to subtract rates and taxes. We now need to subtract insurance. If you are going to contract a property manager, maybe 10% will go to them. But if you want to manage it yourself, then you can bank that 2,500. We've got something that we call the void. Void just basically means that you are in this deal here, or you're managing this property, and then maybe someone leaves one unit. So we're saying that this is a savings for a rainy day, but you don't have to include it, but it's just a good practice to have. So it's not an expense, it's a budget. You're managing your monies correctly. Maintenance, that's also a budget for the rainy day when you get something and the insurance is not able to pay for something. At least you'll have some money. So you are looking at 18,850 that's going to be coming into your bank account, my. This is a cool deal. It is a good deal. Who's going to give you 18,000 for free? Nobody is going to give you 18,000. That's why I am with the view that this is a good deal. But I also want to stress that this seller has specifically said he's not interested in people that are putting in offers. We want you to buy via the banks. He just wants a cash offer. So having said that, I honestly also think that if it is going to be a cash offer, my friends, I do think that 1.6 is what they told us, but I do think that you can potentially negotiate maybe to round about 1.4, maybe somewhere there, and it would still make some extra sense. So which basically means that you're going to be banking more return on investment there on your money. So how best can you get this deal? How best can you get this deal? Well, you can reach out to us. You can either reach out to us on emails. It is hello@thetjtribe.com, or you can send us a WhatsApp. And during business hours, my friends, my team members or myself, I will be able to reach out back to you, and we can be able to help you to close this deal. It's a cool deal. If you've got some 1.6 lying around and you're looking for a deal, here it is. Don't say TJ doesn't pass on some good deals to you. Over and above this, my friends, if you are wanting just to learn about real estate, on how to do it professionally, how to do all these numbers and things like that, don't stress. You can learn how to do that. We've got the masterclass coming up. Every quarter, we have a masterclass that runs over a weekend, and that's generally 3,497 for 2 people. You can come in if you're keen to learn. So let us know in the comments if you're interested. We'll send you the link. You make the payments. We see you in the class. Every master class is different. So it's like a build-up. It's a build-up, right? That's what it is. And obviously people that are wanting to get some coaching and some mentoring, they can also come and we can be able to help them, help you, right? So my friends, until we see each other on the next video here at the TJ Tribe, it's great hanging out with you. It is TJ, your guide into real estate, of getting some good deals and also to making some money in this space. I will see you on the next video.